Hey everybody, welcome back. Another edition of The Last Week in MSF in 15 minutes. So, let's just get right to it.
So, what is the scuttlebutt? Anybody hear anything?
Bring me WolverThor! Alright, first up, I want to mention a video I did earlier in this week about war energy and a bug. Basically, long and short of it is if you hit 5 energy in war, your timer doesn't keep running at all. You shouldn't get any energy, not saying that, but your timer should keep running. And if it hits 0, fine, then it goes back, but you don't get any energy, right? It's not the case. You need to make sure you use your energy before you get to 5. So anyway, make sure you do that. Offers, ABC offers. Yeah, if you've seen the picture, where do I do it? Over there. There's a picture over there. Shows ABC offers, the same quantity, different price. Interesting, right? So, don't know if that was one of those Father's Day deals or what the story is, but you might want to check the QC on the offers in some of those if you've got some that are a little bit better than others when they're the same price or same quantity of materials. So, also, on top of that, I want to mention an OMG video he did about some hidden offers. Won't talk about exactly how to go get those. Go check out his video. He's obviously trying to help some folks understand where you can find these things. So please go check out OMG and his video. Father's Day offers. Now, as a father, you know, I always hope, I guess selfishly, to get something on my Father Day. You know, and if Fox Next wants to throw something at me, that's great. You know, it's like, hey, they're helping out. You know, it's good. Yay, fathers. But I have to admit, I was pretty disappointed with the offers that we saw in the store. So I've either got pictures scrolling or videos scrolling of them as you go see them on there. I was pretty disappointed. When you look at that gold promo offer, I'm like, really? Like, come on. I'm sure some bought them. I'm sure plenty of people who, you know, have expendable money bought it. I could not. I did not treat myself to any Father's Day offers. But I would ask that Fox Next, if you didn't make money or you weren't happy with your Father's Day offers or the income or the return, consider lowering the prices next year or for Mother's Day or any other day that you want to have a special promo going for sales. All right? Just a little tip. Unity. Oh my lord, this event started off rough. First off, bugs immediately. You were not getting the fragments from every win. They were just blank. And it wasn't like a visual bug because when you went to go check your points, your points were not increasing. So that was pretty frustrating. And to add to the fact that the event was already pretty hard to be able to max the milestones, where you get the actual T14 mini uniques. So when you're getting it, you're starting an event off buggy and you're not getting fragments, it can get a bit frustrating. Now, to their credit, Fox Next came in and said, hey, we're going to give you guys comp, but everyone got pretty disappointed with the composition. So the composition was only 2 orbs, and they, I think for the most part, people were not very happy with that. So anyway, we have a cutie who's awake from bed. I will be right back. So I'm back. Obviously that was cute in my eyes. I don't know if it was for yours, but I think I finished all that. So maybe you're happy, maybe you're upset. Now I will say that earlier at the time I'm recording this, we might be getting an extension to this event. I don't know. I could be wrong, but there's been a mysterious post that I mentioned in a video yesterday. Yesterday? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. About a community manager making a comment about some things being addressed. So we'll see. Let's see. Extension of event. That'd be great. Now, speaking of this unit event and how hard it is, I've done a couple videos on this at this point about, you know, just understanding how many blitzes you need to do a day, how many wins you need to do, how many rotations you potentially have in a day if you're up for 16 hours, stuff like that. You know, how many shards you're going to be able to potentially get of Negasonic and whether you could 5 or 6 star her and what that would take. Money. You might be able to get her 5-star if you really grind, but I don't think so. You need some RNG, real big RNG from those orbs from there, so you might be able to pull that off. Now, where am I at the moment? As of starting the Carnage Blitz, I am at 32 out of 65 orbs required. So I'm right at that kind of halfway mark. Now I will say I'm not going crazy. I am setting my hour and 58-minute timers where it's like I blitz for, you know, a little bit and I set my timer type thing. Just so that when I start back again, I just chase the resets of each team. So I'm doing okay, but you know, for you, those of you who've been blitzing pretty hard, I think you're probably doing well because, or if you're using timers at all, I'm guessing, unless you have really bad RNG, because I've seen a lot of 50s and 100s, and the frag drops on these have been pretty bad from everything I'm seeing. So anyway, not fun in that regards, but we'll see how it all shakes out before the weekend's over. So I would be foolish not to talk about some of the drama that happened this week related to the Unity event and content creator out there. There were some comments made and they were not received well at all from a lot of different people. I had my comment on my Discord. You can go specifically check that out there. I'm not here to necessarily rehash that. My comment for this is specifically that there's no room for talk like that, period, in my opinion. And I think that just enables actual hatred to come out of the cracks and out of underneath the rocks and all of the deep, dark places it should stay. And it feeds on it. And then they use that to prey on others. So I am not enabling. I'm not one for enabling those type of folks. And I think stuff like that, even if it has the slightest potential to enable it, it just don't, you know, and you can't do it. It's offensive to people, it hurts people, and there's just no room for it. So, you know, Tony Bing put out a good video this week on it as well. You know, I'd recommend checking that. Pretty much all content creators that I've seen, all people for the most part I've seen, have really had a bad approach to it. And Fox Next itself broke ties. So that kind of shows you a little bit where this type of thing is. You just can't be that way. We really got to be better, and as a society, as a human race, to try to promote equality amongst all people and really remove, you know, that type of language, slurs, etc. So that's about all I got to say about that. I just needed to mention it. It was huge news this week. I needed to bring it up, and frankly, if this helps anybody not speak that way, then it was worth bringing up. So anyway, let's get back to the actual game. So one of the weekly segments that we're going to do in the last week of MSF in 15 minutes is the results from War and or Raid from the last season. In this case, it is War. So specifically the results in War. So with about 16 hours to go, we had Pants of Hulk in first, Legion of Cabal in second, Baby Yoda in third, and Pants of Hulk Smash in fourth, Wakanda Black in fifth, Fake Black in fifth, Bleeding Edge in seventh, The Sandlot in eighth, Fake Orange in ninth, and Legion of War in 10. Now, when the final standings came around, for those trying to get the few more T4s and the bragging rights of the War Champion for the season, Cabal ended up finishing first, Smash took the second spot, Pants of Hulk finished third, Baby Yoda went to 4, Wakanda Black stayed at 5, Fake Black stayed in at 6, Alliance jumped up to 7 from outside of the top 10, Pants of Hulk Multiverse also from outside the top 10 jumped to 8, Bleeding Edge dropped down to 9, and The Sandlot dropped down to 10. So congratulations to you top 10 warmongers. We'll see how you guys do next season, and we'll see how you rank up here next in the current raid season. So another weekly segment we're going to do here is where we stand in the current season. In this case, it's raids. Now, raids afford a lot more T4s compared to War, at least as far as the season rankings go. So that first place at 400, second at 300, third at 250, and then 4 through 10 at 220. So it jumps up quite a bit as far as the 4 through 10th to those second and first spots. So let's see how we're doing with about 48-ish hours to go. So in the 10-11 range, we've got, and I'm probably going to butcher some of these names, so I apologize, but Orphos at 12 at 22.3, Zero Groot at about 24, Legion of War, Wakanda Black right at 9 with about 25 mil, right on the heels of Nova Bis Rapisha? Sorry if I'm screwing that up there, but about 25.4, Odin's Beard at 7, Agents of Z coming in at 6 at 26.3, Illuminati Elite at 27, and then Baby Yoda at 4 at 27.6. Now at 3, we've got Panther Hulk with about a 5 mil lead over Baby Yoda at 32.1 mil. At 2nd, we've got Panther Hulk Smash just barely eking out Panther Hulk. And then in number 1 with a whopping 10 mil lead at the moment is Legion of Cabal. So is it going to stay this way? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Next week, I'll share who's going to get it. Got a squad together. Got some new Blitz predictions for you guys. Check out over here. Over here. Yep. Precogs putting together some numbers. First run at it. We're hoping to get this thing as accurate as we can to really try to help you guys know where these numbers are coming at. So come join us in the discussion on all of our different Discords. They're all over the place. This group is a fun, cool group that we got together to kind of do these and really talk and just analyze how this thing will shake out. So we hope this tool will be helpful to you guys. We'll be sharing it on the Discords. It'll be shouted out throughout the community, so make sure to check that out. And as always, shout out to Punk for the great graphics work. Speaking of Blitz, don't bot anymore. OMG did another rant video. It was either today or yesterday, or not today or yesterday. It was Wednesday or Thursday-ish this week. He was ranting pretty hard about Blitz plots in this Unity event. Well, I don't know if it was Fox Next listening or they were already planning this, but either way, they have laid down, they being Fox Next, proverbial gauntlet. What is that proverbial gauntlet? You will be banned as a cheater if you are caught using a Blitz bot. So, highly advise against using those Blitz bots if you're doing it, because you might lose your account. So, you've been warned. You guys still struggling with killing Black Order on Arena or any PvP? Well, not any PvP, really just Arena, because you're not going to want to use this next counter in War because it breaks up too many teams. But if you weren't aware of this counter already, Mobile Gamer, one of the bigger CCs out there, content creators, went out and did a video showing exactly how to beat Black Order. There was a lot of kind of hubbub about Black Order and the fact they were supposed to be the best arena defense around. You know, in my mind, they're still amazing. They're amazing on offense. They're a good defense, but in my mind, they don't break the arena meta for defense. If you can combine these characters that he's got, which is Invisible Woman, Ultron, Black Bolt, Colossus, and Phoenix, which outside of maybe Black Bolt, I think everyone's got its 6 or 7 stars or close to it, at least players who've been around for a while. If you're punching up with that team against Black Order, it's like, I don't think they're doing what we said they were going to do. But anyway, not to create some more drama with that, but check out OMG Mobile Gamer's counter there. Does a good job walking it through, explaining some of the T14 understandings, and you should pay attention to those gold circles like he says. So anyway, go check that out if you're still struggling with Black Order. Next up, we've got some Thank you, Foxnix. We alluded to this earlier in the video, but sometimes as the video goes on, you get that breaking news. So, thank you, Foxnext. We're now going to get 5 orbs a day for the next 3 days, which is great. That should help you finish these milestones. I know it's making me feel a lot better about finishing them. I'm going to get some of those mini uniques. I really need them. I'm about to get to City on my second run. You guys will definitely need these type of gear or these items so that you can get in a Dark Dimension or get some of your characters done so you can finish those Dark Dimension 3 runs. So thank you, Foxnext. Very much appreciate it. Looks like we're going to be together in Unity as a team. Love you. All right, so last up, we've got the blog. I'm not going to go through this blog in a bunch of detail. I'm just going to scroll through it real quick. We've got this Fireworks Orbs. What's that mean? I'll go on that in a second. Login calendar. Deadpool event coming back so you can get some shards. 10 for 10 with that cores. Those are typically not too bad. Some extra energy, quarter blitzes, some extra gold. Catalyst Cataclysm. So you're getting 3 times the amount of catalysts farming them. Amazing. Blitz store, we got Toad. And then we got upcoming blitzes. Well, before that, you've got Invisible Woman coming up for her event. If you don't have her maxed out or if you don't have her unlocked as a legendary, make sure you've got those Sinister 6 ready. And then the upcoming blitzes, we've got Heimdall and we've got Captain America just in time for the 4th of July, like they mentioned. So if you don't have those characters maxed, you've got those blitzes ready. And then they're going to do a quarter blitz for the Red Star Premium War Blitz on Sunday. And then, of course, coming up, I think it's on Saturday, we've got the Chaos Theory event, not this Saturday, but I think it's the following one, where we're going to get ready to unlock some more of these specific, challenges. And we can finally get to the 7-star there. So hopefully you can get some more red star promotion, silver, gold promotion credits, meaning that you've got the silver and gold promotions that you're going to use towards red stars for a character. So finally get to that last and final event of the Chaos Theory. We'll see how hard it is with your Wakandans to beat. Kind of be just on farm from there if you don't have it at 7-star. So that's what they got in here. The part that I want to actually focus on for a minute, let's bring that up. And when I say bring that up, what I mean is let's do the outro. All right, so let's do the outro of this. So that event that we're talking about, the Fun in the Sun event, fireworks orbs from some daily activities that you can get for orange, and you'll get some orange and purple gear. You earn chimichangas for opening orbs. So that means another orb opening event. So if you've hoarded your orbs, then you are now going to reap the rewards from doing that. So the hoarders are going to be able to benefit from this. For those of you who have not hoarded because you can't, don't worry about it. That is not a big deal. It takes some time to be able to get to that point. I opened my orbs for a long time. Now it's going to be easy for me to do. I normally use my Blitz orbs or anything else that I've got. So don't sweat it if you're not able to max this right now. I promise you at some point you will be able to do that. So you open these orbs and you get these chimichangas. And then the chimichangas earn you the ability to open firework orbs to earn points in like a milestone event. So I think you remember when we got that 5 red star Magneto from the event. This one's very similar. So you're going to get gear credits, you're going to get elite credits, orange gear, you're going to get a 3-star Deadpool, a 3 red star Deadpool, you're going to get a 5 red star Cable if you don't have that. Some character shards will be dropped in there, probably X-Force I'm guessing, fingers crossed, and some and some gold orb frags. So pretty sick. I'm pretty happy about that. Nice to see some orb opening events coming back. Toad being farmable in the Blitz store, thank you. Those credits were piling up. All the stuff that I mentioned before, great. So the one thing that I'm going to leave you guys with to kind of round this week out with are some quotes from Mr. Stan Lee. Things that I think we all need to remember and kind of live our lives by just a little bit, especially with some of the events that happened this week. We live in a diverse society, in fact, a diverse world, and we must learn to live in peace and with respect for each other. America is made of different races and different religions, and you could really just say America or anywhere in the world really at this point, and different religions, but we're all co-travelers on the spaceship Earth and must respect and help each other along the way. Both fantastic and great quotes from Marvel legend and the foundation of Marvel, Mr. Stan Lee. Excelsior.